to Cruising Alba.
We invite you to join us on our adventure living off-grid and travelling the UK canal network. I'm Miles.
And I'm Marina.
Are you bringing your tea with you?
Miles bought this vintage outboard only a few days ago, so most evenings we go for a mini adventure on the dinghy.
No fuel. Didn't you check just before we went? Ooh, we're waving.
Look at you get some serenity.
Yeah, I get some serenity. The good news is that we are up the stream, so eventually we're gonna get to the boat.
That one's yours. We'll do it together. Are we topping up and going out again?
I'm not going out.
You can get 3 people max in here. It's a bit tiny, and it's always about balance. So you're kind of dictated to where you can sit.
Take 7 or 10.
Well, we did run out of fuel, so it wasn't that full. Ooh!
New sound.
Hear that? That was a bit of life.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. I've been up for about 40 minutes, and as soon as I woke up I realised that the boat was leaning, so I got an order to push Alba, but I couldn't do it for a while, so I had to go from the front that wasn't stuck and just like push every bit of it until I got to the point where I swung the front out quite a lot, and I think that pulled the back, and that was fine. Yeah, I had to loosen the ropes as well, so it's all fine, but I've been in the water for a while. It's pretty warm, so I thought I might as well just go for a swim. We've got friends over this weekend. This morning we went swimming all together for the first time in the Thames for them. I will introduce you guys to them in a minute, but you'll see them later on in the vlog. Not been able to moor up, and Miles left the mallet there, so we need to now find a mooring spot somewhere nearby and then come back with the mallet.
Even though we don't have a guest bedroom, we can have 3 friends over at the same time. The sofa bed in the living room sleeps 2, and we can fit an extra person on the floor and the mattress in the bedroom.
It just went, no, it sank to the bottom. I had to go swimming in cold, miserable. Do you knew the story?
Is there a lock keeper on that day?
We've not seen a lock keeper before. Today's first time, but I think because of COVID, they've not been on.
Our guests expressed some interest in learning how to drive the boat, so Miles and I are giving them a few lessons.
This is going to keep turning for about 20 seconds. There's a bit of a delay.
So we want to start turning this way. Now the boat turns from the middle. I think you're going to be a natural, Yoshi.
It's really nice to have a lock keeper on duty, so we don't actually have to do much work. All I do is hold the ropes. Pretty good.
Spider-Man.
We ran the ground after the lock, but the steady walking plank, aka scaffolding board, saved the day. Living on a boat is one thing, but being able to set off any time and arrive to a beautiful spot like this while carrying your whole home with you is just another dimension. I feel really lucky to be able to do this.
We've arrived to this beautiful place. I'm going to show you guys what's happening. So my friend Yellow really liked Miles's haircut, which I did, and I am going to cut his hair now. Exactly the same thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm going. Okay, cool. Do you think this is...
More lasagna for the crew.
I'll have a little bit.
Shall I chop it all into 3? Thanks for dinner, guys. That was... We came into this bank like this. I hop off. Can't get the rope far enough. I found like an old towel or something.
We haven't seen our friends since the beginning of lockdown. It was a most magical evening together, feeling extra gratitude for a simple pleasure of having friends next to you in nature by the water and being able to spend time together face to face rather than over Zoom.
I'm standing waiting, patience, like an oak I will stay right here in this alley and be closer to home every hour.
Really, do you think we'd turn around here?
Don't think so.
No, I don't. So yesterday as well, we got to use the dinghy in new ways. And the reason we bought the engine for the convenience. So we had a bit of an emergency yesterday. We tried to moor up on the bank, not too dissimilar to this, but the wing quarters, and we'd thrown the peg and the mallet over. We were holding the boat, but it was swinging out, so we had to emergency jump back on, move down the river and find somewhere else to moor up. But we were able then to use the dinghy with the engine to drive all the way back to the incident site and pick up the mallet and the peg, so that was really useful. And then we got to use it last night. We've got some guests over today, and they wanted to go for a walk, and we knew that there was a lovely walk on the other side of the river, so we used it as a water taxi, Uber floats we called it, took them over to shore and then picked them up afterwards. So white is closed, so you want to leave them in white. Yeah, we need to open the paddle to fill this pound up.
What are you guys making?
We are making a special birthday curry for Yoshi.
Got a big pan of salad.
Because we don't own a salad bowl. Today is my friend Yoshi's birthday, so we're having birthday lunch that we made ourselves. We woke up quite early, had a few walks, faffed around for a long time, and now we're on our way back to Oxford, cruising in the sunshine, enjoying the weather and each other's company.
Charles, you ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
We're in.
You matched the boat today? No, today you matched the outside of the boat. Normally we match the inside of the boat.
Yeah.
Colour choices.
It's like the Mediterranean here.
Oh yeah.
See the bottom.
We're going away in the next few weeks, so Zoe agreed to boat sit for us. So Miles is showing her how everything works on Alba.
We're back in Oxford. We just said goodbye to our friends and we're gonna go on a quick dinghy ride. Whoa, that's a big step.
Untied us, darling.
We're off.
More?
So I've just screwed these two bits together because we lost one, it fell off. There we go.
For the next few days, we stayed in Oxford. It's harder to move when you find a spectacular spot like this. The broken drain pump ended up being a bit of a gift, as we went swimming every day. We saw horses, played on the dinghy in the evenings, and generally soaked up as much of the weather as we could. It was our floating home that allowed us to experience this side of life we never knew possible. In the next episode, we managed to peel ourselves away from Port Meadow. It was pretty hard, I tell you, and we are off to explore the new and equally spectacular places on the Thames. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like and subscribe to follow along our journey. Consider joining our Patreon family to watch these episodes early, bonus content, and many other perks. You could also send us a casual PayPal donation. Thank you for all your support. See you in the next one.